Madden 21. Sins. I got sins on my mind. That's our ends. Got a lot of ends on my mind. That's my friends. Yeah, keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love. I'm in love with two girls at one time and make tens.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with their opponents. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Hurt sets up to throw it. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's second down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his... Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jalen Smith, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He'll fire it deep for Rager. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and they will finally
First and back. I'm going to lose this one, but I got nothing.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
49 to Mike, watch 49. Come on, baby, come on, let's go.
Prescott to throw it. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He's at the 40. 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
It's a gain of 81 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Miles Sanders.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
6 yards to go.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Hurts sliding out of the pocket. Oh, they try to shuffle pass, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle.
7-yard line.
From the 27, Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 16 yards on the play. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with no score.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Tight as Ringo. Tight as on Ringo.
Elliott, toss right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
on 2nd and goal. Prescott, his pass caught at the 4.
Prescott.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Ezekiel Elliott.
A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe. It's too hot.
Going to 50 feet. Check. 49 the mic. 49 the mic.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Duke Riley drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Eagles defense able to hold. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a
I am ass. It's my first game back, so I know I'm going to lose this, so I'm not mad.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this carries into the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
It's second down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35 for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he's got room. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Anthony Brown on the tackle.
Here's Hurts to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein lining up for the
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And my goodness, another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's second down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Hey, kill.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And that will be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On 1st down, it's Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. 3rd and long for Prescott. And he's going to go down again. Javon Hargrave able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Deshaun Jackson off
You thought
to
you
the
had it,
races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 55 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A big run that time by Elliott. 41 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard. Touchdown run. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6.
The score, Cowboys 28, Eagles 6. Greg Zuerlein.
Now for the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. Heading down the left side, it's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Cowboy. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll fire it deep for Rager. That's incomplete. Nearly enough. My goodness.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All day, baby, all day. 19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Switch up. Check.
Rolling to his right.
Watch the screen.
He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. 60 by 6.
They go play action with Hurts. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Hurts pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
1st down.
We ain't giving them nothing.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Let's get this ball back.
On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
No gain on the play.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Goal.
That's to his running back, complete. He'll be ridden out of bounds, didn't even come close to sniffing the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
Throwing here, Prescott.
At the 14.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
1st and 10.
It'll be a gain of 24 on the play, and it'll move the chains. Power running by Zeke. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
you